I fear pranks. People think of me as a humorous fellow. Some people do, and they always think, "Oh, you must love pranks." I hate pranks because I'm afraid to pull a prank.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Comfortable enough to pull a prank, but you and your friends apparently like to pull pranks on each other.
Don't set me up like that. I'm not like Clooney. Like, there's people that pull pranks. And then there's people like me that have a lot of friends that pull pranks. I mean, my friends and I used to be really bad kids before we were accountable by law. We were really like, we did a lot of really bad stuff. But
like
then,
what? Like you did bad stuff?
Yeah, I mean, we like tried to make sure that we really towed that line between arrestable offense and just mayhem.
Yeah, because my problem with pranks is a lot of times people will tell you about a prank they pulled when they were a kid, and you hear it and you think, no, that's just a crime.
Yeah, I played this great prank.
I went to a 7-Eleven with a gun and I got the money.
April Fools! No, that's a crime.
Well, no, we were just like silly. There was a point in time where all over LA there were giant inflatables on the top of people's buildings, like advertising.
Like businesses and stuff.
Yeah, like big businesses, like this King Kong or this bat person.
I remember, giant balloon, giant like
huge
balloons.
No, they
and
still
dirigibles.
use them all over the place. Yeah, but it's a really simple construct, and my friends and I can climb, so we would always get up on like whatever roof it was. And we broke down the way the mechanics of it worked, and it's an air blower that's plugged in, and then it's tethered down. So we were like, oh, if we just untie all these tethers, this thing's gonna like shoot straight up in the air. And so we did that like all over.
No, you can't. That's not a prank. That's a crime.
Well, we didn't.
Don't these things fly up into the air and then do what? They land in traffic?
So, well, it was always like really late at night, so there were there's no cars on the road. But there is.
And planes can't see them very well.
When you're like 16 years old and sort of organizing your worldview, there's something very satisfying about watching a 2-story King Kong fly up like 30 feet in the air and then sag in the middle of Lancashire Boulevard.
Progressively sadder. All right, well, what's an example of a prank you're doing now?
Well, not that I'm doing now, but there was a great prank. One of my friends went out of town, and she was like, all right, so I left my keys with this person, and like, take care of my cats. And my...
Oh, no.
So my wife and a couple of our friends were like, all right, guys, let's stage the most brutal crime scene we can in her apartment while she's gone. And they did. They just...
What do you mean?
I mean, like, everything from bloody handprints to exterior windows to tape outlines of the cat with an evidence marker.
But the cat's safe.
Of course the cat's safe.
Well, I can't trust with you. You were throwing... What do you mean, of course? You've got King Kong descending on Lancashire. I don't know what you do to a cat.
That's a balloon.
So wait a minute. So there's an chalk outline of the cat. There's bloody handprints. There's
right. They did all
kinds.
They wrote in blood on the mirror vanity. Left a baby Ruth in the toilet. Like it was, They put police tape across the door, and the best thing was all the neighbors called my friend on vacation. They're like, there's police tape on your door, and she goes, it's probably a prank. If there was really a police situation, someone would have actually called me besides my neighbor.
Right.
And then the friend who was supposed to be watching the place, like, came to the house with my friend on the phone and was, like, really afraid to open the door. And the first thing that you see when you walk in the door is the outline of the cat, right?
Yeah.
And so she just screams, oh my God, your cat is dead!
No!
Yeah, like, way to overreact, right? But right over.
Yeah, it's her fault.
But so my friend knew it was a joke, obviously, because
Right.
they don't make chalk outlines of animals.
Kitty cat CSI.
Yeah. I have to ask you something.
Wait, but Kitty Cat CSI just sounds like it should star all cats. Like they'd walk in the office and be like, meow, 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 meow.
And then one cat that just takes its glasses off.